Dr. Uday Pratap Singh. A very hearty welcome to all the members of the organizing committee, the advisory committee, and all those involved in conducting this webinar. When conventional models of education are broken and new ways and models are adopted in teaching learning arena, it is called a pedagogical change. This course on innovative teaching learning methodology, pedagogical changes are not new. There have been conferences, symposium, seminars, talk shows on how to make delivery effective. The deliberations have centered around focus on bringing fun into classrooms, fun into learning, giving scope to acceptance of multiple approaches, inconsistencies in answers, debates within the classroom. The changed approach has now focused on flipped classrooms, where the teachers present themselves not as sages on the stage, but as guides on the side. The students' roles are also getting changed, whereby they find themselves in the role of not as passive learners, but as the ones who are searching and researching for themselves outside the classrooms. There's shift in the content also. The shift takes place in the content from just oral delivery and the use of blackboard or whiteboard, green board, to the use of and provision of as much digital material to the students as possible as required for the sake of making learning useful and pragmatic. To extend it a little beyond, the massive open online courses were started in 2008 as an innovation in education. Since then, the MOOCs has taken education all over the world by storms. To dwell more on the use of digital technologies in the classrooms, on the MOOCs, on more pragmatic learning inside the classrooms and outside the classrooms, I am taking the privilege to invite my notable speaker, Dr. Vidushi Singh. But before that, it is my immense duty to introduce her formally. Dr. Vidushi Singh is PhD in Computer Science from Barkatullah University, Bhopal. She is having rich academic experience of more than 20 years. She has worked with Khalsa College, Jabalpur as head of department, and she remained as head for 5.5 years there. From last 15 years, she is working with ITS Ghaziabad and the Department of IT, and she is the chairperson of BCA program there. She is also heading the women's cell at ITS Ghaziabad. She is SPOC of NPTEL, or the Swayam Prabha local chapter at ITS. She is being awarded with active SPOC of NPTEL twice. She has published several research papers in international journals, conferences, also held sessions, chaired the sessions in many international conferences. Her area of interest include databases and programming. She has been honored by Uttar Pradesh Government Higher Education Department as well as CCS University, Meerut, for her contribution in the field of higher education and implementation of New Education Policy 2020 on 5th September 2021. Without taking much of time now, I invite the eminent speaker for today, Dr. Vidushi Singh, to kindly take over.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chetna ma'am, for such a nice introduction, and I'm really overwhelmed. First of all, I express my sincere gratitude to the advisory committee, Principal Sir Dr. U.P. Singh, for inviting me in this orientation program of quality issues for the teachers and the students. I hope I am clearly audible. Chetna ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you are very much audible.
Okay, thank you. I am really thankful to Dr. Neeraj Tiwari, IQAC convener, Dr. Chetna co-convener, and Professor Arpana Jain. I am really happy to be here. Rightly said by Chetna ma'am that over the time things have been changed. We have seen the drastic change when the time of COVID came into existence. It was year 2020 when suddenly within a few hours, all of the institution of the country, from the primary education to the higher education, all have been shifted to the online medium. Whether it is the IT faculty, it is the science faculty, humanities faculty, or the primary teachers, all have learned how to take the classes. In fact, medical students, engineering students, all have been shifted to totally in the online mode. And then comes the time when all of us have become comfortable in the field of IT. Nowadays, it's like IT is like converted a kind of literacy. Earlier, it was if you are able to read and write, you considered as literate. Nowadays, if you are able to handle online platform, you are able to handle your social media platform, you consider as literate. So things are changing. Very rightly said by Madam Chetna that nowadays people are more inclined towards the online learning. Like as she has briefed in my introduction, that we used to take care of NPTEL courses in our organization. So nowadays, students, teachers, everyone moves towards the online forum for the effective learning. बहुत सही कहा है किसी ने, जिस प्रकार शिशु को जन्म देने का श्रेय माता पिता को जाता है, उसी प्रकार एक अच्छे व्यक्तित्व को जन्म देने का पूरा श्रेय अध्यापक को जाता है। अपने छात्रों में सृजनात्मक भाव और ज्ञान का आनंद जगाना ही एक शिक्षक का सबसे महत्वपूर्ण गुण है। Let me share my PPT before starting the session, and I was informed by Madam Jan that I have been given half an hour or 45 minutes as you have to move for any exam. Am I right, ma'am? Please do let me know if I exceed my timings, ma'am. I hope my PPT is visible. You may write in the chat box. Okay. What if I talk about pedagogy, teaching pedagogy? Pedagogy is nothing but the way of teaching, how we conduct classes. Everyone is having different style of taking class. Sometimes very difficult subjects is taught by in an effective manner, easy manner. So teaching pedagogy is totally different by the different teachers. I can teach a subject with a different pedagogy. Anyone can teach with his or her pedagogy. So teaching pedagogy can be different for the teachers. So in this session, I am going to cover the topic teaching pedagogy. Very small time I will contribute in this. Majorly time I will contribute in how we can create the Google Forms, how we can take the feedbacks of any session with the Google Form, how we can conduct online quiz with the Google Forms by our students, how we can upload and share data. Sometimes we are having massive data to share with the team. Suppose if I have conducted a conference for 300 people, 500 people, and I am willing to share the certificates to all those people. So in that case, I have to use the concept of the Google Drive because my mail becomes heavy. And the last topic which I will cover, the Google Classroom, how we can conduct exams, online exams, how we can take the assignment online through the Google Classroom. Please do let me know if you are interested to know how you can create the links, how you can conduct the classes, how you can conduct the session with the Google Meet or Zoom platform, how you can create your own Google Meet link, how you can create your own Zoom link so that you would be able to conduct the session. Please do let me know. Anyone can write in the chat if you wanted to know this as well. Or should I skip this topic? Anyone? Chetna ma'am or Aparna ma'am? Should I continue with this topic? I will spend only 2 minutes in this, how we can create Google link or Google Meet link or the Zoom Meet link. First of all, I am going to share my entire see.
Yes, ma'am. Continue करिए.
Google Meet से शुरू करें ma'am. How we can create the link for the Google Meet?
Yes, ma'am. Google Meet.
I think we may move ahead because I think everybody is using and making the
Okay,
link.
sir.
We
Okay,
can
sir. Okay.
move to the
That's
next
nice.
topic, please.
Okay, that is the reason I just asked. Okay, we will meet the we will start with the next topic, that is the Google form. Sometime we are willing to take the quiz online quiz with our students. You can go to your Gmail account. I don't know if you are using your corporate Gmail or the personal Gmail. You have to move to this 9 dots and please move to the option Google Forms. When you click on the Google Forms option, I hope it is visible. You please move to the blank quiz option. You please move to the blank quiz option. This is the blank quiz option. Yes. You can rename this blank quiz as demo quiz. I am giving the name as demo quiz. You can move here sample quiz. You can give this quiz name as sample quiz, and you can copy paste here questions from your Word
मैम ये
file.
बोल रही है आपका प्रेजेंटेशन शो नहीं हो रहा है.
मैम मैं अभी प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं शो कर रही हूँ, मैं गूगल फॉर्म शो कर रही हूँ. क्या ये विजिबल है गूगल फॉर्म?
नो मैम.
गूगल फॉर्म विजिबल नहीं है?
No, ma'am, it is not visible.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Google form. Now it is visible?
No,
Now
ma'am.
is it visible, ma'am? Nahi?
No, ma'am, still no.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is visible now.
Okay, I am starting from the beginning. Here we are having 9 doubts in the Gmail account. You must be using your corporate account or your personal account. In this place, you will find Google Forms. Google Forms are there. You may click Google Forms. Just a minute. Google Forms. you please select this option quiz, blank quiz. You move to this option, blank quiz. You just name this file. Suppose I have given the name as demo quiz, demo quiz. And to this page, I will give the name sample quiz. Okay. Now we can start copy pasting our questions from the Word file. Now, this is my Word file. I can take the question from this file. Suppose, who wrote the book? Now you can paste all the options here, and also you have to provide that which option is correct here. That is very much needed. First of all, I have copied the question and then I am pasting all the options that is needed. And then the next part is I have to give here the correct answer. The correct answer is, suppose I have to also mention the points. How many points I have allotted to this question? 2 points, right? And this is the correct answer. Bill Gates is the correct answer. If I am interested, sometime in some quiz, you see that feedback is also given. If you are interested to provide the feedback, you can write here. In case of incorrect answer, you can have the different feedback option. In case of the incorrect option, you can have the different feedback. I can mention here correct option is A, as I am giving the feedback in case of incorrect option only, right? Now we will move to the next part. Done. We will move to the second question. Second question. We will move to the second question. Yes, duplicate. I can have the duplicate. I will copy. I will take only 2 questions and then I will share this link with you on the chat so that you can also try at your end. Please do let me know if you are not able to get anything at any point. And in this case is also answer is A. Suppose I keep this answer as B. If I keep this answer as B, I have to change the answer and this I am going to suppose, right? And then done. Done. This is the preview. If you are willing to see how your quiz will look on the screen to the participant, you can see it with the help of the preview option. You can change the palette, you can change the color, you can change the style. From here, you can change the color, background color of this quiz. And from here, this is the send option. How you can send this quiz. You are willing to send this quiz with the help of the URL. You are willing to send this quiz with the help of the email. And an important point is how you can automatically collect the email ID of the respondents. If I am willing to have this option on, that means the form will collect email ID of all the participants through which they are opting this quiz or they are appearing in this quiz, right? Here is, yes, response. Response is very important where you want to collect response. If I have given time to my students to submit the response by 2:30 p.m., at 2:30 p.m., I can close with the help of this option. Okay, I can drag it, I can on it, I can off it whenever I want, right? If you click not accepting responses, it is no more accept your request, right? Your response. Now, link to sheet. in which sheet you need to collect the response. I want to attach this form with the new Excel sheet. I will create a new, or you want to connect with the existing sheet. I am interested to create a new sheet. I will move to that part and then I will create. Now, okay, it will create a new Excel sheet for this quiz. You can see that time to stamp here at what date, what time participants have appeared in this quiz, through which email ID he or she has participated in the quiz, what is the score he or she has scored, and these are the questions, right? Now move to this quiz part. Here you can see that how we can send this sheet to our, yes. One thing more, I must tell you, come to the setting part. Yes, assign point value, set answer, and automatically provide feedback. If you want your participant, when they will submit the quiz, they would be assigned the marks as well. Then you have to check this option. Correct answer, missed question, respondent can see which questions were answered correctly. I will also tell you how you can make any question optional and how you can make any question compulsory, right? Correct answer. After submitting my quiz, I would be able to see what were the correct answer. So if you want your participant to see the correct answer, you have to keep it as on point value. Respondent can see total points. You can see it. Here are two options. If you are not willing for any of the option, you can close it, okay? Off it, right? Now, very important, responses. Now, आप देखिए, कई बार if I am willing to collect the email IDs of my participants, I have to keep it on. If I am not willing to keep the email IDs, I have to keep it on. Mostly we keep this on because we need the email IDs of our students or the participants. Allow response editing. If we allow them to moderate their response, we can give here option. Otherwise, it's totally your wish. I hope till this point everyone is okay. Everyone is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, okay. Now the important point is, if I am working in the domain of ITS and if I am willing that if I am restricted this quiz to only the students of ITS, I may check it as true. That means this quiz cannot be attempted by any other email ID but for its.edu.in. @its.edu.in can only attempt this question quiz. No other participant can attempt this quiz. Okay. And yes, limit. If I want to open this quiz for all, I have to keep it on. Otherwise, I have to keep it off. Okay, clear? Limit to one response. Limit to one response means कई बार आप देखते हो कि आपने कोई भी क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करने के बाद कोई भी क्विज आपने अटेम्प्ट किया तो अटेम्प्ट करने के बाद आपको ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं शायद मैंने गलत कर दिया, तो कहीं पे आपको ऑप्शन मिलता है करेक्ट करने का, कहीं पे आपको ऑप्शन नहीं मिलता है. तो you can correct it from this place. So limit to one response करना है तो it will allow you to have only one response, otherwise it won't allow. Right? So this is very important. Now you can send it with the help of your URL part, and please shorten the URL. You can short it. नहीं short करते, लंबा URL होता है. You can short it. You can copy paste it. और आप देखिए मैं आपको भेज रही हूँ यहाँ आपके chat window पे copy कर रही हूँ, and you can attempt it, and you can see the responses in this sheet. you can see the responses in the sheet. And then we can move further. I have pasted only 2 questions because I know that you are having the shortage of time. So you can see that the responses will be copied here. With the score, you are not needed to check it manually. You are just supposed to have the score which you can share with your students. Okay. Anyone is attempting? Because I did not get any response in the Excel sheet. Can I move further?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Now, if I am willing to have a different, if I am willing to design a different kind of form, right? If I am willing to design a different kind of form, suppose, again, I am moving to this part. I have to take the feedback of the session, or I have to design a registration form for any of the national conference or the seminar. How I will do? Same kind of thing, but here we are not supposed to provide the answer. We are not supposed to provide the marks. You can name the form. Suppose simple registration form, and then you can name the registration form for national seminar. आपने यहाँ पे आपको किस तरह का आंसर चाहिए, आपको प्रीफिक्स क्या चाहिए वो आपने मेंशन कर दिया है यहाँ पे, डॉक्टर, प्रोफेसर। आपको यहाँ पे क्योंकि हमें ऑप्शन देना था यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ पे हमने ले लिया मल्टीपल चॉइस। वन थिंग इम्पोर्टेंट जो मैं आपको क्विज में कहना चाह रही थी, मिस कर दिया मैंने, कि आप अगर किसी भी क्वेश्चन को कंपल्सरी करना चाहते हैं तो यहाँ पे आपको रिक्वायर्ड तो क्लिक करना। अब आप इसको मिस नहीं कर सकते। यू कैन नॉट मिस दिस ऑप्शन, अदरवाइज यू वुड हैव मिस्ड इट, राइट। ये जो हमारी बटन है, आपको इसको क्लिक करना होगा। रिक्वायर्ड अगर आप करते हैं तो ही आप रजिस्ट्रेशन के टाइम पे कंपल्सरी कर देते हैं इस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड को आंसर करना। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट हमने क्वेश्चन लिया, डुप्लीकेट ले लीजिए। मुझे यहाँ पे नेम एंटर कराना है, तो नेम के केस में आई विल सेलेक्ट द ऑप्शन शॉर्ट आंसर। शॉर्ट आंसर मैंने कहा नेम, short answer will work here, and then again the required. Now come to the next part, duplicate में मैंने क्या कर दिया, यहाँ पे मैंने यहाँ पे रोल आपका कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर ले लिया, कॉन्टेक्ट। ठीक है, अब suppose I have to take the document as well. मुझे वेरीफाई करना है आपका आधार कार्ड, या मुझे मुझे आधार कार्ड वेरीफाई करना है, मुझे आपका कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट करना है, तो यू कैन सबमिट इट एज वेल। वो भी हम ऑप्शन दे सकते हैं कि आप अटैचमेंट भी ले सकते हैं, और प्लस एट द टाइम ऑफ दिस ऑप्शन यू कैन गिव हियर if you are willing to add any of the picture, you can upload picture from here. कई बार होता है कि मुझे कोई पिक्चर अपलोड करनी है, तो मैंने पिक्चर अपलोड कर दी। आपको पिक्चर ऐड करना है, ऐड द पिक्चर फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस, तो यहाँ पे पिक्चर भी ऐड होती है। तो एज पर योर रिक्वायरमेंट यू कैन you can add the options. मैंने यहाँ पे पिक्चर को डिलीट कर दिया, I don't want picture here, so you can delete. I can delete it from here. I can delete it from here. मैंने यहाँ से कर दिया डुप्लीकेट। ठीक है, बाकी स्टेप्स बिल्कुल वही है। one thing more, if I want to share this form with somebody else so that he or she can give me suggestion, I can add collaborate. To whom I want to show this form, to whom I can allow him or her to edit this form. So I can write his or her name here, जिसके साथ भी मैं शेयर करना चाहती हूँ, मैं उनका नाम यहाँ पे लिख सकती हूँ, उनको कोलैबोरेटर बना सकती हूँ कि वो कोई भी चेंजेस इस फॉर्म में करना चाहे तो वो कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद अगर मुझे कल को कोई और कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म बनाना है तो आई कैन हैव अ कॉपी ऑफ दिस फॉर्म, राइट। रिस्पॉन्सेज बिल्कुल वैसे ही है, रिस्पॉन्सेज जैसा हमने क्विज में किया था वैसे ही आप यहाँ पे कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं रिस्पॉन्सेज को। क्रिएटिंग अ न्यू एक्सेल शीट क्रिएट कर दीजिए, आप देखिए कि आपकी एक नई शीट यहाँ पे बन गई। किस नाम से बन गई? रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म के नाम से बन गई। एक चीज और इम्पोर्टेंट है कि अगर आपकी कॉन्फ्रेंस में ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी पूरी है और आप चाहते हैं, अभी क्या है ये शीट सिर्फ और सिर्फ मेरे साथ शेयर है, अगर मैं कॉन्फ्रेंस में हूँ और मैं ये चाहती हूँ कि कॉन्फ्रेंस की पूरी मैनेजमेंट कमेटी को, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग कमेटी को ये शीट शेयर हो, तो मैं यहाँ से शेयर कर सकती हूँ, ठीक है, यहाँ से मैं शेयर कर सकती हूँ। दूसरी बात ये भी है कि शेयर मैं अगर करना चाहती हूँ तो मैं किस मोड पे शेयर करूँ। सपोज मैंने ये शेयर किया, मैंने शेयर किया अपनी पर्सनल आईडी पे, तो आप इसको कौन सी परमिशन देना चाहते हैं कि वो शीट पे एडिटिंग का भी ऑप्शन देना चाहते हैं या सिर्फ व्यूअर का ऑप्शन देना चाहते हैं, तो यू कैन सिलेक्ट इट फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस, एडिटर और व्यूअर। देन या फिर एक ना दूसरा तरीका होता है लिंक कॉपी करके। कोई कुछ कह रहे हैं क्या? एनी कंसर्न?
अभी तो रहेंगे ना,
ठीक है,
हैं अभी बात करते हैं, 10 मिनट कॉन्फ्रेंस चली है।
हाँ जी, तो एक तरीका तो है कि हमने यहाँ से शेयर किया, दूसरा तरीका है कि मैंने यहाँ से लिंक कॉपी। अब अगर मैंने आपको लिंक शेयर किया आपके चैट, मैंने इसका लिंक शेयर किया आपके साथ चैट, ठीक है। अब ये भी इम्पोर्टेंट होता है कि आप इसको किस तरह का परमिशन देना चाहते हैं, एडिटर का या फिर, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है। क्या होता है कि कई बार जब हम कॉन्फ्रेंस के सर्टिफिकेट शेयर करते हैं लिंक के साथ, और ना वहां पे हमने सिर्फ परमिशन दी है व्यू करने की, अगर हमने व्यू करने की परमिशन दी है तो पार्टिसिपेंट हमारे उन सर्टिफिकेट को डाउनलोड नहीं कर पाएंगे। तो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम ये परमिशन दें एडिटर। क्लियर है? अब देखिए मेरे पास एक ये स्टेटमेंट आया है, vidushi.singh20@gmail.com is the external to ITSD education group whose owns the item. This organization encourages caution when sharing externally. क्योंकि मैं Gmail पे शेयर कर रही हूँ तो मेरे पास ये मैसेज आ रहा है, but if I am willing to share, I can do it as share anyway, right? So now it is shared with vidushi.singh20 as well. अभी ओनर मैं हूँ और इनके पास एडिटर राइट है। अगर मैं चाहूँ, देखिए कई बार क्या होता है कि मुझे अपने हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन को ओनर बनाना है, तो आई कैन ट्रांसफर ओनरशिप, आई कैन शेयर दिस फाइल विद द मल्टीपल पीपल। रजिस्ट्रेशन के लिए मुझे पूरे 10 लोग के साथ इस फाइल को शेयर करना है कि टाइम टू टाइम वो देख सके रजिस्ट्रेशन कितना आया है। लेकिन हमेशा ध्यान देने वाली बात है कि ओनर एक ही रहेंगे, एक ही यूजर हमारा ओनर रहेगा, और जो ओनर होगा वही शेयर कर सकता है शीट को। शेयर आपके एडिटर भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ओनरशिप अगर आपके पास ट्रांसफर होगी तो फिर आपको ओनरशिप दोबारा नहीं मिलेगी जब तक ओनर आपको ट्रांसफर, ठीक है। तो दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट, नाउ यू कैन शेयर इट, ठीक है। तो ये टाइम टू टाइम पे हम अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन हम चेक कर सकते हैं। जिस टाइम पे हमें लगता है कि रजिस्ट्रेशन अब मुझे क्लोज करना है, तो आई कैन क्लोज इट फ्रॉम हियर, आई कैन क्लोज इट फ्रॉम दिस लोकेशन. ओके, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगेन ये भी इंपॉर्टेंट था जो मैंने आपको बताया था कि मल्टीपल रिस्पॉन्स चाहिए, सिंगल रिस्पॉन्स चाहिए, ये सारी चीजें रिपीटिशन है तो मैं दोबारा नहीं बताना चाहूंगी. सिर्फ हमने क्या किया, यहाँ से यूआरएल को कॉपी किया शॉर्ट का पहले, फिर हमने कॉपी किया और फिर हमने इसको आपके साथ शेयर. ठीक है, जहां भी मुझे जिस भी ग्रुप के साथ अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन का लिंक शेयर करना है तो मैं उसको शेयर कर सकती हूँ. मैं अगर उसको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना चाहती हूँ अपने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ तो मैं वो भी कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन अगर मैं इसको ओपन टू ऑल करना चाहती हूँ तो मैं वो भी कर सकती हूँ. मैंने आपको ऑप्शन बताया था. कहीं कोई दिक्कत है इस पॉइंट तक, किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम? Please write in the chat. It would be easier for me to know.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Now we will move to the next option, that is our Google Classroom. How we can use effective use of Google Classroom. कोविड के टाइम पे हमने बहुत यूज किया था गूगल क्लासरूम का. ये आपके कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंट पे ही अवेलेबल होता है. आप देखिए गूगल क्लासरूम के लिए हम कैसे जाएंगे. बिल्कुल वही प्रोसेस है हमारी. हम यहाँ पे आए, गूगल क्लासरूम में आपको जिस आईडी से गूगल क्लासरूम क्रिएट करना है. गूगल क्लासरूम का ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है मैं आपको बताऊं. गूगल क्लासरूम का ऑब्जेक्टिव ये होता है कि अगर मुझे असाइनमेंट्स अपने स्टूडेंट्स के ऑनलाइन लेने हैं, या फिर हमारा कल्चर क्या है कि हम जितने भी नोट्स अपने स्टूडेंट्स को प्रोवाइड करते हैं, सैम्पल पेपर्स हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स को प्रोवाइड करते हैं, ये सारा हम गूगल क्लासरूम के थ्रू करते हैं. गूगल क्लासरूम में परमानेंट स्टोरेज हो गया स्टूडेंट्स के पास. कभी भी वो किसी भी डिवाइस से इसको एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, असाइनमेंट सबमिट कर सकते हैं, मोबाइल ऐप से भी कर सकते हैं. मोबाइल ऐप में भी वो प्ले स्टोर से जाके गूगल क्लासरूम को डाउनलोड करके असाइनमेंट सबमिट कर सकते हैं. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर जो भी आपने उसमें एज अ टीचर अपलोड किया है, पीपीटीज, बुक्स, सॉफ्ट कॉपी ऑफ द बुक जो भी आपने अपलोड किया है, वो सारे आपके गूगल क्लासरूम से एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. तो सबसे पहले आपको, क्योंकि मेरे अभी ब्राउजर पे मल्टीपल आईडीज मेरी ओपन है, तो आई हैव टू सेलेक्ट द आईडी बाय व्हिच आई वांट टू क्रिएट द गूगल. राइट नाउ यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन द प्लस ऑप्शन, क्रिएट और ज्वाइन. I am willing to create the class. If I am a student, I have to join a class. But as a teacher, I have to create my class. Class का नाम आपको क्या देना है? Suppose मैंने दिया PCA, Section A, Subject Digital Electronics. आप ये सब्जेक्ट दे सकते हैं. And create. I have created the class. क्लास का नाम है बीसीए, सेक्शन ए दे दिया, डिजिटल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स. अब आप चाहें तो यहाँ पे क्लास के नाम पे आप ये भी दे सकते थे, सेमेस्टर भी दे सकते थे, बैच भी दे सकते. अब देखिए हमारी क्लासरूम तो बन गई. बहुत सिंपल है. आप प्लस में गए, क्रिएट क्लासरूम आपने किया, ये आपकी क्लास बन गई, बीसीए सेक्शन ए. अब इस क्लास में आपको ऐड किसको करना है, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. आपको टीचर्स को ऐड करना है या आपको स्टूडेंट्स को ऐड. अगर आपको स्टूडेंट्स को ऐड करना है, एक ऑप्शन तो है कि आपने यहाँ पे लिंक को कॉपी किया, स्टूडेंट्स को मेल कर दिया, या आपके व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है, आपने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पे सेंड कर दिया, तो आपके स्टूडेंट्स इसको ज्वाइन कर लेंगे. या फिर यहाँ तक क्लियर है एवरीवन? आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. जैसा
यस मैम.
तो अच्छा, कई बार ये भी होता है कि मैं अपने किसी कुलीग को भी मैं चाहती हूँ कि वो मेरी क्लास ज्वाइन करे, तो हम ये भी कर सकते हैं कि हम एज अ टीचर भी ज्वाइन करा सकते हैं अपने कुलीग को अपने क्लासरूम में. अदरवाइज आई कैन हैव माय स्टूडेंट्स इन माय क्लासरूम. ठीक है, तो ज्वाइन कराने के क्लासरूम को दो मेथड है. एक ऑप्शन तो ये है कि आपने लिंक के थ्रू ज्वाइन करा दिया, आपने लिंक को कॉपी किया और अपने व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में सेंड कर दिया, या फिर मैंने आपको जूम पे डाल दिया. जैसे अभी मैं चाहती थी ये मैं इसको मैंने यहाँ पे जूम पे डाल दिया, ठीक है। दूसरा तरीका क्या होता है कि मैंने अगर हमारे यहाँ ग्रुप आईडीज है, हमारे यहाँ क्या है कि हर एक सेक्शन की हर एक बैच की ग्रुप आईडीज है, तो मैंने क्या किया, मैंने इनवाइट कर लिया BCA 22 बैच के सेक्शन ए को इनवाइट कर लिया। सपोज मैंने सेक्शन ए को इनवाइट कर लिया, जैसे ही मैं ये इनवाइट पे क्लिक करूंगी उन सभी स्टूडेंट्स की मेल आईडी पे, जो भी बच्चे इस सेक्शन में हैं, जो भी स्टूडेंट्स हैं, जो भी उनका नंबर है, उन सभी की मेल आईडी पे विदुषी सिंह अकाउंट से गूगल क्लासरूम का ज्वाइन करने का एक नोटिफिकेशन आता है। वो बच्चे जब ज्वाइन कर लेंगे, सपोज मैंने इनवाइट सेंड किया, इनवाइट सेंड, ठीक है, मैंने अपने स्टूडेंट्स को इनवाइट सेंड किया, ठीक है। इनवाइट सेंड किया तो जो भी स्टूडेंट्स ज्वाइन करते हैं वो हमारे यहाँ पे लिस्ट आ जाएगी। जैसे मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ मेरी जो प्रीवियस क्लास है, पीपल, जितने बच्चों ने ज्वाइन किया सबके लिस्ट। अब जिसने नहीं ज्वाइन किया उनका यहाँ पे ग्रे है, जिन्होंने ज्वाइन किया सबकी लिस्ट है मेरे पास। जिन्होंने नहीं ज्वाइन किया, जैसे कोई फैकल्टी के पास भी इनवाइट किया था, फैकल्टी ने नहीं ज्वाइन किया तो उनका ग्रे है। स्टूडेंट्स का ब्लैक है, डार्क ब्लैक है, दैट मीन्स दे हैव ज्वाइन माय क्लास। अब बात आती है, ये तो हमने स्टूडेंट्स को अपनी क्लास में ज्वाइन करा लिया। ज्वाइन कराने के बाद अब क्लास वर्क है, मुझे आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर अपलोड करना है, मुझे अपने स्टूडेंट को असाइनमेंट देना है या क्वेश्चन पेपर देना है, तो आई कैन सेलेक्ट फ्रॉम दिस ऑप्शन। मैंने कहा प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर, मैंने यहाँ पे दिया प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर, मैंने फाइल को अटैच कर लिया, यहाँ से अपलोड कर लिया, ब्राउज करके यहाँ से आपने अपलोड कर, ठीक है। फिर आपने यहाँ पे ड्यू डेट भी बता दी किस डेट तक बच्चों को सबमिट करना है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको अपनी पुरानी क्लास में, ये तो आपका ऑफलाइन क्लासेस का समय था जिसमें हमने क्लास वर्क दिया था बच्चों को, असाइनमेंट दिए थे, असाइनमेंट टू की सबमिशन डेट थी 24 नवंबर। ये वो समय था जब ऑफलाइन था, तो बच्चों ने ऑफलाइन सबमिट किया असाइनमेंट। ये देखिए स्टडी मटेरियल हमारा यूनिट वाइज स्टडी मटेरियल, हर एक यूनिट के यहाँ पे स्टडी मटेरियल होता है। मैंने प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर बच्चों को क्लासरूम में अपलोड किया, तो ये सारी चीजें हैं, ठीक है। तो दैट इज द बेनिफिट ऑफ द गूगल क्लास, दैट इज द बेनिफिट ऑफ द गूगल। कोई डाउट है किसी को? मतलब प्लीज डू लेट मी नो इन केस ऑफ एनी कंसर्न, एनी डाउट यू आर हैविंग। नो? देखिए, ठीक है, तो आपको क्लास वर्क में क्या क्रिएट करना है, आपको असाइनमेंट क्रिएट करना है, आपको क्विज असाइनमेंट, या आपको मटेरियल पोस्ट करना है। मटेरियल मतलब जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, जो पीपीटीज वगैरह हम पोस्ट करते हैं, वो आपको अगर पोस्ट करना है तो वो आप यहाँ से पोस्ट कर सकते। आप देखिए मैं आपको ये देखिए, आप ग्रेड्स देखिए, यहाँ पे हम बच्चों के ग्रेड्स भी आ जाते हैं, बच्चों के ग्रेड्स भी आ जाते हैं। ठीक है, ये वो समय था जब हमारा ऑनलाइन, ये तो अभी लास्ट ईयर का था, ऑफलाइन हुआ था। मैं आपको पुराना दिखाती हूँ, जब हम ऑफलाइन मोड में, हम ऑनलाइन मोड में काम कर रहे थे, उस वक्त यू कैन सी द ग्रेड्स। हमने अपने इंटरनल एग्जाम्स यहीं पे लिए थे, तो यू कैन सी द ग्रेड्स। बच्चों ने यहीं पे कॉपियां सबमिट की थी, यहीं पे कॉपियां सबमिट की थी इंटरनल एग्जाम को, यही इवैल्यूएशन किया। क्वेश्चन पेपर हमने गूगल क्लासरूम में अपलोड किया था। सपोज 11 से 1 का एग्जाम है, तो हमने क्वेश्चन पेपर गूगल क्लासरूम में अपलोड किया था। गूगल क्लासरूम में अपलोड करने के बाद फिर हमने शीट्स को एवेलुएट किया था। एवेलुएट करने के बाद फिर आप देख सकते हैं कि फिर ग्रेड्स भी यू कैन इजीली शेयर। ठीक है, यहाँ तक कोई डाउट है? प्लीज डू लेट मी नो इन केस ऑफ एनी डाउट और कंसर्न। No doubt?
Please move ahead, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now we will move to the next part. How we can upload the paper and then we can give the deadline. That's fine.
Vidushi ma'am, I would request you to kindly summarize it, as we have
Okay.
some constraints due to exams.
No issues, ma'am. Already I was briefed by Professor Jain that you are having your exam. So we had a discussion on the different kind of online tools available through which we can take the assessment of the students, through which we can take the feedback of the students if needed. If we are going to organize any of the event and the activity, we can take the registration from the student side with the help of the Google form. We can assess them with the help of the Google quiz. We can have the Google Classroom, through which we can provide the study material to our student. We can provide the assignment to our student. We can take the internal exam. One thing more which I want to tell you, until and unless you don't return the assignment to the students online, it would not, marks would not be sent to the students. Okay, so it is very much needed to return the assignment to the students along with the proper commenting. That's all from my side. Thank you so much.
Thank you
For
so
being
much,
the patient
ma'am.
listener.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Digital learning is surely student-centric, and at the same time, it equips the teacher also to be more communicative with the students. And being in this profession, I know the importance of being direly in the need of communication with the students. Each sentence we speak, each topic we take with the students, we just have one thing in the mind, whether the students are getting it or not, and how we can make it more accessible to them, what we want to say. So thank you so much, ma'am, for your informative lecture today, your talk today. And we would surely want more than 2 sessions with you. And next time we would like to listen from you about the importance of MOOCs.
Sure, ma'am.
And
Anytime.
so thank you so much, ma'am, for today's informative session.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now request the IQAC coordinator at our college, Dr. Neeraj Tiwari, to please say a few words about the the tools he uses in the science classroom, which can be said to be pedagogical change, kind of pedagogical change, and an innovative method to be more communicative with the students. Neeraj sir?
Thank you, Chetna ma'am, and thank you, Dr. Vidushi ma'am. It was a very informative session, and we would like to have some extended sessions like these in the future. We'll plan at suitable time, so there is not much time constraint. Actually, as time is short, I will just in brief summarize actually what we started as a response. First, due to a resource crunch, we started using that electronic tools like a P-Spice software, and other softwares are also available, which provide you a breadboard and which you can in which you can do all the possible experiments for which we need uh, uh, much infrastructure and much resources uh, in the lab itself. And the other uh, like we uh, different elements and different like diodes, transistors, amplifiers, ICs, all that we need physically are available in the virtual uh, platform, and we can play with them. And the other thing, as the ma'am was saying, that it is the study, the teaching is basically and should be student centric. And the one aspect is that the students can also practice these things at home, at their houses also. And over a period of time, what is developing is that these apps are available in mobile also. Sometimes students may not be having laptops or desktops, but almost everybody has one or more mobiles um, in the family, and with friends they can share, so they can practice. And our students are doing that for quite some time, and sometimes students are coming up with new experiments they perform, and they sometimes teach us. Besides these, there are many other simulation facilities available, and most of the established universities are having their simulators. Like IIT Kharagpur has their simulator, VLab they have, and then Amrita Vishwavidyalaya also has a simulator in which many experiments are there. And more, if we uh, seek better simulators, we have MIT simulator, and Colorado Boulder had have another simulator, and anybody can access these simulators. And there are certain sometimes there are experiments which are very costly, and recently we performed Hall effect with our MSc students. Uh, Sometime our government institution, we have resource crunches, and our 2.5 lakh instrument, and if we have to purchase 2 3 is a very big thing. So the students are doing that very nicely, and they perform it themselves, and we also learn from them. And they are for molecular modeling, etc. There are many software. Many are free, like Avogadro is one such software in which we can play with molecules and do many things. This is a very good tool. There are other tools also, Gaussian and other tools are there which are a bit costly, but Avogadro is a free software, and in which we can perform many experiments. I have shared 2 links with Arpana ma'am. If she can share it, that would be good. Just we can have a visual look at what type of things are available. Arpana ma'am, are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have just shared 2 links in WhatsApp. If you can just show it, it would be a visual treat. or if I can share myself, if it is possible.
Sir, you can share.
Okay. Is anything visible?
No, sir. No.
So I am sharing my screen, but just a minute, I will try another.
Sir,
Now
I
is it visible?
yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Can you click it? Have you shared it?
Yes.
Just enter it.
Yes, sir.
If you can, this is a Young's double slit experiment. It will show itself if you just click the arrow. Okay, this fine because paucity of time is there. Uh, it will. These are the waves. This is a wave front which is coming, and there are two slits, and the wave pattern which is forming will show us will be clearly visible here with time, and we can then do some calculations, changing the distances and all these things. A beautiful wave pattern, as it is visible here, will be dynamic if we click the arrow. And the other figure, if you can show, the other link I have sent. The other link is available in WhatsApp. Arpana ma'am.
Just a minute, I am sharing.
This pattern will flow if you enter this. This is one of the basic experiments which established the wave nature of light experimentally. This is Young's double slit experiment. The figure is related to it. It is taking some time. It's okay if it is not visible because we will do some session later on these tools, because I think the time constraint is also there. This is a file from Avogadro software, and this is a picture of carbon nanotube. We are in an era of nanostructures and nanoparticles. So this is a beautiful figure of carbon nanotube. So students at postgraduate level and at research field, they can use this tool very effectively, and we can do smaller things also. Our graduate students can also use it, like seeing the orbitals and bonds, bond length calculation, and the structure of molecules, and all these things can be done. So I think thank you from my side. This was all I wanted to tell at this point of time, and I hand over to Dr. Chetna Mishra.
Thank you very much, sir. And I would like you as coordinator of IQAC to please have a word with the principal, sir, to arrange some kind of simulators in humanities also, which would
Yeah,
make
sure.
the lectures, the sessions with the students of humanities very informative and very interesting. Thank you very
Yeah,
much,
we
sir.
can think like there may be something like parliament or something.
Yes, yes,
These
yes,
things
sir.
and some
Yes,
other
sir.
sociological research tools must be there, and we'll work
Yes,
towards them. And many of these are free itself. All
yes,
those links and tools I told, they are all free.
yes, yes, yes. And so sessions like this would surely enhance our the information, enhance our capability to know, enhance the awareness about what's happening, and to gain more, to bring more in our institution also. Thank you, sir. In the
Thank you.
end of this session, I would request Principal Dr. Uday Pratap Singh to kindly say a few words about the content of this webinar, about his blessings, which he wants to give to the students, to the faculty members, to all those who have attended the seminar. Sir?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Okay, right. Very warm welcome to today's speaker, Dr. Vidushi Singh Ji, my IQC teammates, Dr. Chetna Mishra, Dr. Neeraj Tiwari, and esteemed commerce faculty, Dr. Jyoti Gupta, Dr. Bhavna, and all the faculty members who has coordinated today's lecture. And the chief speaker has given a clear cut, a turning point from traditional teaching method to, I think I can say in other words, the traditional teaching which was going on in the classrooms with the help of a blackboard, which we usually say operational blackboard, to a virtual classroom, use of your Google Classroom, and using tools and techniques because pedagogy says the techniques, the tools which we designed, and we wanted to use them, because in knowledge era of 21st century, we have to communicate. One has to communicate with many people. Some of them, they can be in physical form, some of them they may be at the remote centers. So I think aspects were much, and we needed more Dr. Vidushi to listen. And I think in physical mode, it would be more fruitful. And the audience, which are really need to be addressed, our students, they are also to be trained, because ICT is a tool which can empower them in transfer of knowledge. That is what in NEP 2020, now we are defining that teacher has become a facilitator. So the role of teacher is altogether being changed. And now many people, though they are not equipped with a PhD degree, they are also being said professor of practice. So I even see Dr. Vidushi is an academic, a person of her own specialization, but I feel she has done a great justice. And it was a very nice lecture, very informative. And सीखने की कोई उम्र नहीं होती, हर इंसान को सीखना चाहिए. अगर वो जरा सा शर्म छोड़ दे, तो मेरे ख्याल से अज्ञानता से वो ज्ञानता की ओर जाएगा. और डिजिटल डिवाइड यही है कि विद डिजिटल empowerment, a poor person can become rich. We can transfer a lot of knowledge. Much of the very good material which is on the Shodh Ganga, which is available on IIT's website, in Institute of Science website, IIM's website, and those precious books, they are being uploaded by Government of India, many of the eminent institutes. So all it is a part of government or academics effort. So no word, I think I feel it will be very less if we do not commend her effort. She has done a wonderful effort. She has justified. But again, I feel that we require her interface with the faculty directly in physical mode. We can have one-day workshop. And this is one kind of a cooperation we wanted from interinstitutional. I'll speak to her principal, Dr. Sunil Pandeyji, so that we can, bring technical institutes, because they have got some superior students, I can say. Why? Because they get the student even after UG. That means some kind of knowledge background they have got. Whether we have got post-corona raw materials, but we have got wonderful faculties. What Dr. Chetna Mishra has said, what Dr. Neeraj Tiwari has said, taking to 2, 3, 4, 11 levels up simulation techniques, virtual mode of experiments, observation, and getting the things done without coming into contact. That is remote sensing technology. So I think much is to be done, much is required to be done. We are in transition. बहुत अच्छा प्रयास है. डॉक्टर विदुषी जी, आप अपने नाम के सदृश बहुत ही अच्छी हैं. मैं तो ये कहता हूं कि हर शिक्षक, विशेषकर महिलाएं, उनके पास तो एक बहुत अच्छा दयामयी हृदय होता है. वह सरस्वती की साक्षात मूर्ति होती हैं. और उनमें, बल्कि हर शिक्षक को भी मैं कहता हूँ, हर शिक्षक चाहे वो पुरुष हो या स्त्री हो, उसमें माँ के गुण हैं. वो अपने छात्र को, छात्रा को बहुत सारी शिक्षा देता है, उस सूर्य की तरह जो हमेशा प्रकाश देता है. लेने वाला उसको लेता है या नहीं लेता है. इसीलिए दैट इज व्हाट वी आर having a technology interface, 1:many, many:1. Then you have given a very wonderful connotations about computer aided paperless evolution, CAPS. CAPS earlier we also had in a physical form by displaying 40 number of chairs and putting each with a similar pattern. It was being recorded through mechanical methods. On a LED, question will be displayed, and each 40 student they will record the answers by pressing the buttons. What you have brought, it is really area of interest, and it is the best practice I can say. It is to be adopted. And एक बहुत अच्छी बात ये हुई कि आपको सुनने से ऐसा लगा कि हमारे पड़ोसी, आई हैड सम अदर काइंड ऑफ थॉट कि बहुत अच्छा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, बहुत अच्छी चीज चल रही है इंजीनियरिंग की, मैनेजमेंट की, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से जो सिखाने का जज्बा है आप में बहुत बेहतरीन है। यू आर ए नाइस रिसोर्स पर्सन। आई थिंक 7 days से आज जो वर्कशॉप एंड हो रही है, इट इज पावर बिहाइंड द पंच and it is very nice. I really admire, and madam, you are cordially invited to visit LR College.
Sure, sir. Anytime, anytime. Sir.
Or not
As
only
per
that,
the availability.
we are going to have in these programs in cluster, MMH College, VMLG College, Shambhodayar College, and some of the government colleges. They are looking for exchange of ideas. क्योंकि सभी के पास कंप्यूटर है, सभी के पास इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है। आई थिंक जहां से भी अच्छी सीखने की शैली मिले, जिसको पेडागोजी हम कहते हैं, दैट वी शुड अडॉप्ट। एंड टेक्नोलॉजी कम्युनिकेशन का एक बहुत अच्छा माध्यम है। केवल बैरियर्स हटने चाहिए। अगर हमें कुछ नहीं आता है तो हर स्टेज में हमें सीखना है ना। सो टू ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम, मिस्टर राजीव, एंड आई थिंक होल ऑफ द कॉमर्स फैकल्टी, her HOD, all the faculty members, Aparna and Sharma, Bhavna Sharma, every one of you need a congratulations. Very good. Keep it up. Vidushi ji, I'll send you a certificate of commendation, and thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day.
So much. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Chetna. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice words, your encouraging words, sir. So, digital learning.
हम सभी at the outset of the day we can say ये विद्यार्थी का केंद्रित प्रोग्राम था, और शायद मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा था कि हम सभी शिक्षक भी विद्यार्थी हो गए पढ़ते समय। तो स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड लेक्चर था। It was very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So digital interface has done a kind of glasnost, and we need a perestroika in the classrooms. On this note, I thank today's resource person, Dr. Vidushi Singh, from the bottom of my heart. Despite having back-to-back lectures, she accepted our request to be our resource person today. And we would surely have more than one sessions with her in the near future itself. Thank you very much, ma'am. I thank patrons of this webinar, Dr. Kaushik ji and Principal, Dr. Uday Pratap Singh ji, for patronizing this webinar. I thank Arpana, Commerce Department, the entire BCA department, and all those engaged in making this webinar fruitful, successful. I thank all the students who also joined us in this webinar. I thank each and everyone connected with today's session. Thank you very much. With this, I take the permission to end the webinar.